Ready? Yes.
Okay, we'll go ahead and call the meeting to order. All three commissioners are present. Notice meeting was probably posted on June 22nd, 2020. Our prayer and pledge of allegiance today will be led by Chief M.T. Berry. Chief Berry, if you would come, please. I'll read a brief bio here. Get it the right way. So Major T. Berry, commonly referred to as MT, began his career with the City of Oklahoma City Police Department in 1970 as a community service officer. After serving in that capacity for 1 year, he was hired as a police officer and began a law enforcement career that spanned 33 and a half years. In 1998, MT made history when he was selected as the 47th chief of the Oklahoma City Police Department. It became the first African American ever to hold that rank. During his administration, MT stressed accountability and transparency throughout the department by strengthening policies, procedures, and training for employees. MT Berry retired from police service in 2003 and was selected to serve as an assistant city manager with the City of Oklahoma City. In this position, he was responsible for overseeing the police department, fire department, municipal courts, information technology, and general services, fleet services, and facility management. MT Berry served in this capacity until his retirement on May 30th, 2019. And MT currently serves as one of our trustees with the Oklahoma County Criminal Justice Authority, also known as the Jail Trust. Chief Berry.
Thank you, Commissioner, for that introduction. It's very good to be here this morning. Say good morning to everyone who is present. God is good all the time.
All the time, guys.
And all the time, God is good. If you would bow with me, please. Our Heavenly Father, as we prepare to start this meeting, we ask that you be in our midst. Father, I pray that you will help Oklahoma County officials who have gathered here today to conduct county business. Father, help them to make decisions that are pleasing in your sight. Help those, Father, who are here today to discuss matters with our elected officials. Help them to do so in a reasonable and orderly manner. God, let this meeting be productive and in all areas of our lives. Help us to keep you and your holy word at the forefront of our minds and our lives. Amen.
Amen.
Would you face the flag, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you very much, Chief. We're very honored to have you with us here today and very honored that you're serving on our jail trust. Thank you. Okay, item 1 is moot since all three of us are here. Item 2, approval of minutes. Is there a motion to approve the minutes for both June 17th and 18th?
I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Oh, I didn't push the thing.
Somebody has a spaghetti western ringtone out there. I feel like there's going to be a three-way gunfight at some point, but not between us, I promise. Okay, our consent agenda is rather lengthy due to surplus items and things like that. It's actually items 3 through 13. Is there a motion on the consent agenda?
I'll move approval of our consent agenda.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Oh, okay.
Okay, motion carries. Item 14, District 1.
See if I can get here. Items 14 and 15 are just renewal leases for copiers. Item 14 is for our downtown copier, and item 15 is for our copier out at the yard. So no changes, just regular renewal. And if there's no questions, I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 15.
And item 15, I will move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 16.
Item 16 is another agreement with Millwood Public Schools. Our crews have been doing quite a bit of work with Millwood. This is for some brush burning and paving a fire lane, and I believe those are the only two, paving a dirt island just north of the administration office. So this is one of many of our contracts with Millwood Schools. So if there's no questions or comments, I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 17.
And this is a lease for our half-lane cold planer. This is a lease purchase agreement. So if there's no questions, I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 18 is one that was requested that we enter for the Oklahoma Cooperative Extension and USDA for us to provide financial support for the cooperative extension in the amount of $549,512 for the coming fiscal year. I'll move approval.
Second.
LaDonna, do you have anything to add that you want to add?
Please, let it come up.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Good morning.
So nice to see everybody's face. I haven't been out and about to the courthouse since all this happened, but thank you, Commissioner Calvi, for putting this on the agenda today. This is the same contract and the same amount that you guys approved last year, so I appreciate your support, and we greatly appreciate all the work that we do in the community and honor of Oklahoma County.
Very good. Any questions? Seeing none, we'll call the vote. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Congratulations.
Thank you, LaDonna.
And the next one is our yearly renewal of our lease for the property located there on Northeast 63rd Street with the cooperative extension. I'll go ahead and move the item.
I will second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right, thank you. And item 20 is, now I'm not sure on the wording of this, if we are, I think we need to do this, that's why we have a special coming up. There was some question as far as the wording of this. Is that correct, Mr. Davidson? Okay, well, I will go ahead and move to strike this one because we're going to bring it up in a special BOCC.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 21, Mr. Assessor, Mr. Stein.
Item 21, 22, and 23 are standard lease contracts for Copiers, and I appreciate your approval, Commissioners.
I'll move approval on item 21.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
22.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 23.
Move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, 24. If anybody has questions, Mr. Wilkerson is here, but this was the one that was approved by the Budget Board, and it's just our ratification of that amount for the Legal Shield service, given all the false unemployment claims made on behalf of, in the name of our employees, I should say. This is to help protect from identity theft. Is there a motion?
And Mr. Wilkerson, remind me again,
Come on.
employees will have to opt into this, correct? We're not automatically enrolling everyone in this program, they have to opt in.
Good morning. From my understanding, we have an implementation call with them tomorrow, but everyone will be opted in, and they have to contact Legal Shield to opt out of it.
Okay.
Is from my understanding.
Okay.
So everyone will be included up front, and then
Okay.
they'll have to contact Legal Shield to opt out of it.
Okay,
Okay, further questions?
okay.
Move approval.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Might as well stick up since you got
Sure.
a couple others. The next one is with Premise Health.
Just a standard renewal for our employee clinic. Really no changes to this agreement.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 26, Health Smart Benefit Solutions.
Sure, this is,
Uh,
go ahead.
No changes?
No changes.
I didn't mean to cut you off
You're
there.
good.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And lastly, with Physicians Mutual.
Standard renewal, no changes.
Move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wilkerson. Okay, BET, Mr. Compton, item 28.
Good morning, Commissioners. Item 28, your agenda, all the numbers are accurate in the agenda. However, in your attachments, the attachment for Fund 1130, as well as the spreadsheet that's attached, has one item that will actually come to you next time. It's not included in those totals, and that was one of the treasurer's items On the spreadsheet, it's listed as item number 40 for $114. Doesn't affect your agenda item dollar amounts, but I just wanted to be clear on that.
And this is, both these are the ones we dealt with in the budget board?
That is correct.
Okay. All right, is there a motion on item 28?
And this is utilizing CARES funds to reimburse county departments?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I'll move approval on item 28.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 29.
Item 29 is also a reimbursement of departments for money spent on CARES-related items. This agenda item, all of the subcategories are accurate. However, the total amount should be $65,230.67. All of your attachments are correct. Your spreadsheet is correct. It's just we're off by 2 cents.
Okay, so can you repeat that item again, the amount, rather?
The amount would be $65,232.67.
Okay, so with that 2-cent increase in the total dollar amount, is there a motion to approve?
I'll move approval.
Has the DA had a chance to look at this?
No, but because the other amounts are correct, and that's really the expenses that are being reversed.
Okay. Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr.
Cody.
Okay, County Clerk, Mr. Hooton. Item 30.
Commissioners, item 30 is for actuarial that is, happens every year. The amount is consistent.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 31.
Just an MOU with the jail trust that's already been adopted by the trust.
Okay, I'll go ahead and move the item.
I'll second.
Is there any questions? All those in favor say aye.
I don't think so. Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Hooton. Okay, item 32, District Attorney's Office. It's you don't need to get up, this is just looks like a copier renewal, item 32, in the amount of $5,091.60.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 33 also looks like a long-term lease contract for copiers and copies in the amount of $18,946.08.
I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 34, you want to go ahead and come up and explain, somebody?
This is just your contract for legal services. It's in the same amount as last year.
Okay. I do have a couple questions about this. So obviously, with the change with the jail trust and any new litigation coming on that, we need to review what the amount will be, who's going to do what, things like that. Now, in this contract, there's a 30-day out clause for the county, correct?
Correct.
Okay, so if we approve this, we can, if we decided to do a different amount, something different, it doesn't obligate us past, I guess, 1/12 of the funds, correct?
True.
Okay. Is there a motion?
Move to approve.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Engineering, item 35.
We actually approved this item last week, did not get the document signed, so my goal is to get the document signed, so if you want to approve it twice and sign it once, I'm okay with that, or if you just want to strike it, whatever your pleasure. And
Well, if we've already approved it, let's not approve it again. Let's just get it signed. So I'll go ahead and move to strike.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And while we're at it, we'll also pass a law outlawing murder. So, okay. MIS, item 36. This is disaster recovery operations, a renewal with Mid-Con Recovery Solutions. Is this, why don't you come on up, Rich? Tell us if this is the same amount or what we're doing here.
Yeah, this is a renewal for our spot at Mid-Con, that it's open for all of the county departments. Anybody who needs a spot at the Mid-Con, let them in.
Okay, are there any questions?
Same amount as last year? Okay. I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 37, also with MIS. Renewal with Civic Plus.
Yeah, now, so, just so I can have this in front of the commissioners here, we're only doing this for a 3-month term because we believe that we've been putting the new website together. This gives us time to put the website out to the districts, get feedback to all the elected officials so they can get their feedback and give us time to get everything done. So we have a smooth transition off of the Civic Plus website. This will not be for a full year. This is only for 3 months.
Okay, are there any questions?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Commissioners.
Thank
Thank
Stuart.
you.
Okay. The Policy and Governance Committee. Item 38.
Yep.
Mr. Taylor? Okay. And I believe Jeff Seymour is here if we have any questions.
Good morning. That item was reviewed by Policy and Governance and is to be recommended for passage.
Okay, is there a motion?
This corrected the issue that I had brought up about the invoice. I think it was just computer coding on how it shot out of the printer on calling it a pledge. They understood it was a contract, so.
Okay. I will move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you guys for vetting that out.
Yeah.
Okay, Sheriff's Office, we'll start with item 39. Contract renewal with Utility Data Services. Is this same amount?
I believe so, Commissioner. If not, any increase would just be a negligible increase, if any. So it's a research tool for investigations to help them locate individuals with outstanding warrants.
I'll move approval.
Yes. Okay. Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Number 40 is a renewal agreement with Snap-on Equipment. It's for our extended warranty for our tire alignment machine.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 41 is a renewal with Cutter Networks. It's for support for the microwave system.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
42 is a renewal with OSI Environmental. It allows us to have proper disposal of our oil waste at Midwest City.
I'll move approval.
Second. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
43 is a renewal with Security Inspection/Solvit. It is a program that reads data and computer codes for our vehicles.
I just have a question about this. Do we also not have a contract with Fleet Tracker?
That's a separate, I don't know that Fleet Tracker is on the agenda for you today, but Fleet Tracker is more of a location service rather than,
And this is like a vehicle diagnostic?
correct.
Okay. Is there a motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 44 is a renewal with Automation Integrated. It's for our access control support for the juvenile annex courthouse jail.
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 45 is a renewal with Mitchell One. It provides repair and estimate. It's on the cost of vehicles.
Move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
46 is a renewal with Transite Logic Systems. It's for a Easy Street Draw license maintenance subscription. It's for e-citations and crash report apps.
Move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Item 47 is for you to receive the jail inspection report conducted by the Department of Health Jail Inspections Division dated February 18th, 2020 with corrective action.
And I assume that when this happens next year, that, and maybe this is a question for the DA's office, that the BOCC would still receive this report even though it's inspection of the jail that's run by the jail trust?
I'll have to look into that.
Okay, okay. I will move to receive, move to approve, move to approve.
I guess it says, well, when we're asking to approve with the corrective action plan, so like, for instance, on here, one of the notices of violation was failure by the sheriff's office to notify the health department of a serious suicide attempt. So obviously, this is going to be superseded by events with the trust taking over and all that, but we're approving it with those findings, correct? I guess so.
I would say, yes, you're approving it with the corrective action plan in place.
Okay, so we have a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And I don't know if number 48 is duplicative or,
because they're dated the same day.
So is it the same item?
It appears to be.
Okay, I'll move to strike.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
And 49 is our memorandum of understanding with the jail trust for transportation services to and from the detention center to court and back.
And this has not gone before the trust yet, has it?
It has.
It went on Monday?
It was approved Monday.
Okay. I will move approval.
Second.
All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
Okay, then the next item is the treasurer's, but I think rather than make you get up, Christie, it looks like just authorizing the investment of the law library fund, which is similar to other ones that we have had here this year. It's just I guess probably a renewal, right, from what we do with them. So it's a relatively small amount of money, same as the other ones we passed in the last couple meetings. Is there a motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, recurring agenda items. Item 51 is the blanket purchase orders. Are there any changes? No changes. Is there a motion?
I'll move approval of the
Second.
blanket purchase
All
orders.
those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And item 52, opening of the bids. Mr. Hooton.
Good morning, Commissioners.
Morning.
First is item number CW 21046, janitorial services. Spick and span. C&C Commercial Cleaning Company. UBM Enterprise. UC Unicare Building Maintenance, Inc. Jayco Janitorial. The next is for CW 21077 for landscape maintenance. Apple Valley Eco Landscapes. Signature Landscape. Terra Scapes. U.S. Lawns. True Landscape and Maintenance. Next is for CW 21027, Correctional Equipment and Supplies. AmeriCare Products. Carolina Textiles. Victory Supplies. Medvedi. COPS products. Charm Tech. Bob Barker Company. ICS Gel Supplies. Tab Textiles. Next is 120070009, D3 Used Equipment. And I understand the bid is to be open and must be awarded today. P&K John Deere. Van Capel. That concludes the bids.
Is there a motion?
I'll move they be tabulated and returned.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Chairman, I think that Chantel Bozo needs to speak to this before we leave the item.
Oh, before we approve the item?
Oh, no, go ahead.
Ms. Bosa.
Just in regards to the District 3 used equipment item, like as he mentioned, there is another item later on the agenda for award. This was in preparation that because of the low turnout and the expected that one may be a no bid, a vendor let us know that they were going to turn in a no bid. Having only one bid with the end of the year deadlines for encumbrances, we were working with District 3 to make sure that they would have the opportunity to purchase this with fiscal year funds rather than carrying it over to the new fiscal year. I just wanted to make sure that was clear for the opening and award on the same day. It's a little unusual.
Yeah, Thank you.
No problem.
Okay, so all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. All right. And then item 53, recommendation from purchasing regarding solid waste disposal.
Thank you, Commissioners. I gave those bids to Ashley so she can take a look at them. Recommendation of solid waste disposal. This is bid number CW21076. Invitations to bid were sent and 4 bids were received and tabulated. Upon final evaluation and working with the end users, I'm recommending award to lowest by category, which includes multiple locations per department, to Waste Connections, WCA of Oklahoma, and Sooner Roloff.
Okay, is there a motion?
I'll move for approval of the recommendation of the purchasing office.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye. Oh, didn't touch my thing.
Thank you.
Okay, and item 54, recommendation from purchasing regarding lawn maintenance supplies and services.
Item number 54 is recommendation for CW21031. 4 bids were received for this, and upon final evaluation, I am recommending award lowest per line item, which is Canadian Valley Turf, Simplot, Site One Landscape Supply, and Green Shade Trees LLC.
I'll move the approval of the recommendation of the purchasing office.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And if I can skip to the next item and come back to the District 3 use equipment, I'll meet with Ashley to see about recommending award. We want to take a look at the bids just for 1 minute, and then I'll come
Sure.
back.
Okay, so we'll skip item 55 just for now, and we'll go to item 56, which is approval of the claims.
I'll move we approve our claims.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, Commissioner comments. Mr. Honeycutt.
Commissioners, I want to bring to your attention, I was reviewing the attachments that was on 4748, which is the items we thought might be duplicative. And I think the agenda item itself may be, but the attachments were different. The attachment to 48 should have been included with the attachment on 47 to make that a complete report. I think maybe in the submission process, maybe they just got busted up somehow.
Okay.
So you just need the attachment that's in 48, correct?
The attachment with 48 should be attached to 47, yes, sir.
Okay, so I think procedurally, what we would need to do is the Chair would entertain the motion to reopen item 47, then we would move to receive the thing that was attached to item 48 into the record, and then revote on 47.
Okay.
Okay, so, I'm sorry, Commissioner?
I'll move that we reopen item 47.
Second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye. So item 47 is what the State Health Department, what their report was, and then item 48, the attachment is the Sheriff's Office response.
So the attachment on item 48 is simply some pictures supporting our plan of action that we responded to.
Okay. Okay.
In 47.
Okay.
yes.
Now, are we approving that this is your response, or are we approving that we think this is an appropriate response? Just that it is your response?
You're approving that it's the response.
The response from the Sheriff's Office?
Correct.
Okay. Okay, so the item is reopened. Is there a motion to receive into the record the attachment to what is labeled item 48 on our agenda?
I'll move approval of, or I'm sorry, I'll move to receive the attachments from item 47 and 48. Is that how I do it?
That'd be fine.
Okay.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
And then item 47, we would need a motion, again, I think, to approve it.
I'll move to approve item 47.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Honeycutt. Purchasing. Item 55.
Thank you, Commissioners. Two bids were opened. One from GW Van Keppel was a formal no bid. The other bid was to P&K Equipment, and I am recommending award for $87,500. This is for a tractor, which includes a boom mower attachment. And the note on this bid is that extended warranty would be separate.
Okay.
And if that is acceptable, I believe Ron Cardwell is also, and if that's acceptable to District 3, then I would absolutely recommend awarding to the one and only bid.
Yes, are there any questions? Seeing none, I'll go ahead and move the item since it's my district.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
Thank you.
also. Okay, Commissioner comments, District 1.
Don't forget, we have an election next week. If you, I hope everyone in this room is planning to vote, or you may have already mailed in your absentee ballot, but you can also go to the State Election Board website, to their voter portal, and make sure that your polling place is where it normally is, or if it's changed, and any other precautions related to COVID. So please do not forget to vote.
Okay, District 2.
Nothing.
I have nothing. Item, or new business, is there any new business? Seeing none, is there any citizen participation? Any citizens wishing to address the board? Nobody signed up? All right, then there's a motion to adjourn.
I'll move we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, we'll wait a moment while the clerk gets teed up for the Public Buildings Authority.
There it is.
Close. There it goes.
Okay, I think we are in. We'll go ahead and call this meeting of the Public Buildings Authority to order. All three Commissioners Trustees are present. Notice meeting was posted on June 22nd, 2020. Item 1 is moot, because we're all three here. Item 2 is approval of the minutes from June 17. Is there a motion?
I'll move we approve our minutes.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Item 3, cash fund appropriations for PBA reserve 445 in the amount of $295,761.30 to appropriate miscellaneous receipts from May. Any questions?
And Mr. Monroe, just so I'm aware, the cash being appropriated to reserve is mostly from our parking contracts?
It's from various PBA sources.
Okay.
And this is merely
Leases,
putting,
parking contracts?
Yes.
Okay,
it's merely putting this sum of money into the reserve account.
okay. Move approval or move to receive?
I think
Move to
we-
receive.
Well, I think it's a resolution, so I think we do need
Move to approve.
Right.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, item 4 is $6,880 change order for Metropolitan Heating and Air. That's doing the work on the Lincoln Building HVAC and mechanical.
That's right. They're the contractor responsible for replacing all of the HVAC units that are located on top of the election board building. The gas line that serves all 16 of those units is leaking badly and should be replaced. The current piping arrangement would not meet code or pass inspection, and this is to replace all of the gas lines serving those units.
That's not very much to replace gas lines.
That's a
In my experience, yeah, that's a good price. Okay.
And I assume this will not, the tenants in there, this won't interfere with their business?
No, we're doing a great job of making
Okay.
sure they're comfortable. The heating obviously won't be needed until winter arrives.
And we're going to wait till after next Tuesday to do the AC, I hope. I would, because just in case something goes wrong, we don't want that happening right before the election.
We're making sure that everyone's needs are
Okay.
taken care of there.
Okay. All right, is there a motion?
I'll move approval.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you, Ms. Monroe. Item 5 is to approve the claims.
I will move we approve our claims.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Citizen participation. Any citizens wishing to address the board? Mr. Hooton.
I'd like to wish Carrie Bloomer happy birthday.
Thank you.
We'll echo that. Happy
I thought we were going to get through these meetings without anybody saying anything. Thank you, Mr. Hooton.
All right. Any other citizens wishing to address the board? Seeing none, are there any board comments?
I did forget to mention, early voting starts tomorrow at the election board. So I think you can go tomorrow 8 to maybe 7 to 5, but you can go get it out of the way.
Okay. Yep, other than happy birthday, none from me. New business? Seeing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
I move we adjourn.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
We are adjourned. Thank you.